Hey guys, I want to do a video about the camshafts over here in front of me. I know I posted a couple recently. This is the one that let go in the motor I'm doing. So the piece is missing here and there. That being probably the worst one. And then this is the one out of one of the couple now that I've done. So MP7, MP8, these are the ones that are pressed on. And this one is spun a lobe, I believe, number 6, this one here. I can't get it to go one hand right now, but yeah. You've seen the other video anyway, if you watch. So, this is a typical camshaft. This is one piece of steel and then it's ground to make all the different lobes and whatnot. These ones here on these new ones on the MP8s, they're actually, I think the actual one shaft is one piece, and then these are all put on individually. Like you can see the difference here, like that's one piece. And then if you look at these, you can see the edge. You can kind of see the edge there, how they're put on, and they're known to spin, and you'll get codes. So on these ones, the new MP7s, they won't be 1 to 6 because now you have injectors and pumps, so it'll be like A, B, C, D, like one of those, right? E, F, whatever. So just something to look out for. There it is. That's the one that spun. A little bit. There you go. See? Shouldn't be able to do that. Well, that's the one that spun. So you can see the oil coming out from between it. Just to show you what I mean. They're pressed on. And if you look at this one, beside it, you can see, like, I don't know the right word to call it. Like, I'm gonna call it like knurls in the metal. They used to like grip when you press on. It's supposed to bite like teeth in it, kind of deal. And obviously, it's only good for so long because I've done 2 of them now. Like that's just here, but I've talked to guys that like brand new trucks are letting them go. It's pretty embarrassing on Mac's part, but I'm not the engineer, so whatever comes in, I fix it. It is what it is, just annoying. Overall, to change one, not too bad of a job. Like you're not touching the timing or anything, because all you do is unbolt the gears on the back, or sorry, unbolt the bolts on the balancer and the gear assembly, which would be exactly like this. That's an MP7 one, but same kind of deal. And then I usually shove a rag between the rear cover and the gear, like I'll show you on this motor. I have the valve cover on right now, but right over here is where the cam would sit, so I'd shove some rags in there to keep it still. Even if it does lean a bit, it will stay in time, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, there's the dowel pin on one right there, so that'll be at the top. That'll be TDC. So when you put it back together, you'll line it up. And every time you change bearings when you do these, it's a no-brainer. I'm pretty sure the bearings come in the kit regardless, but you never use bearings because you're putting a new cam in. You can't use old bearings. Everything won't match. You'll probably end up spinning one or wearing out pretty quickly. So make sure whatever's given to you, or if it's not given to you, make sure you order the right parts. You don't want to do a job like this twice, because it would end up costing you more later on, not just in doing it twice, but also if it spins a bearing in this metal shavings, now you're going to take out other shit, and it's going to get really expensive real quick. Yeah, that's just the differences with the MP7, MP8. So this is obviously the new MP8s. The old ones never had it. So common rail, you'll see this. If you're old school, non-common rail, you'll still have a solid shaft like this MP7 one. Oh, one more thing, yeah. So when you change these, you figure you get an update. Like it'll come at least pinned or something, like welded on the lobe. No, same thing goes back in. So the one I did last, I think, was 90,000 kilometers on it. So you figure maybe another 90,000 you'll be doing another one. So there's no guarantee on how long they're gonna last. I don't know why there's no service bulletin about this, or it hasn't been addressed, or recall. I have no idea. I guess there's not enough of them failing, but from people I've talked to and over here, we know, pretty common. Guys that work at dealerships tell us. So we'll see what happens in the future, I guess. All right. Anyways, we'll talk to you later.